Hello and welcome, Paul here, and today I am bringing you Devilian. Devilian has just launched as a free-to-play title. It is available on Steam, and it is developed by Bluehole Gino Games and published by Triumph Worlds. So, what is Devilian? Well, Devilian is a action RPG very similar to Diablo 3. However, it's been advertised as a fully fledged MMO. Now I'm just going to quickly read some of the features they have listed on their Steam store page to explain this. So this game features PvP, crafting, quests, trading, cities, mounts, pets, guilds, guild alliances, wars, and dungeons. And this is what the devs claim to make this a fully fledged MMO RPG, so this will be interesting to check out. Now, as I said, it is a free-to-play title. There is a cash shopping game. I don't know how pay-to-winish it is. The word I've been seeing from most who seem to be not as anti-Tryon as possible call it pay for convenience rather than pay to win. And everyone who's, just hates Tryon just says it's a pay to win mess. But again, I haven't really had much luck finding an unbiased sort of review of this game while browsing the Steam reviews or looking on Reddit, that type of thing. So it's free to play, give it a go, see what you think, and make your own decision, is my opinion. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to pick our class now. Classes are gender locked, so keep that in mind. If you want to play as the mage, the evoker, then you will be playing as a female. So, one feature this game has is that your character can turn into a demon. You're a half demon you play as, basically, but I'll show you that in a moment. So, we're going to take a look at the characters, look at some of the outfits they'll eventually get, and a quick look at the character creation. So this is the evoker. These are some of the costume previews that you can access. Okay, and there's nothing on there. So, alright, character appearance stuff, pretty basic. Choose your face, choose your skin color, your lip color. You can change your hairstyles, hair color. There's tattoos you can get. Unfortunately, you can't change the color of the tattoos. And you can change your eye color, which is very weird because even if I zoom in here, it's pretty damn hard to see your eyes. Although it's not too bad on this person, but on the male, when I was making a character earlier, the eyes are very small, you can't see the detail, so I don't know why it's there. Anyway, Devilian mode, so you get to turn into a demon. And I haven't actually experienced it yet. I'm guessing you've got like a power bar that you level up and then you can transform. I honestly don't know. I don't know how it works, but for the evoker, this is their Devilian form, who, like most MMOs, tends to lose armor as they power up. But yeah, this is the demon form for the evoker. And next we'll check out the berserker. Now the description here says he uses twin blades. I don't know if he can equip any other, any other weapons like a shield or a greatsword, anything like that. But if we go in, have a look at his costume previews. That does look pretty cool. And yes, demon preview on this guy is this chap. Now I want to point out that with this guy, he has got a great sword, so I don't know if you get different weapons depending on what form you're in, but that's something to keep in mind. Now I can't actually edit the demon form here. I could have sworn you could, like I read that somewhere, but I'm thinking that when you transform you have like different armor pieces you can equip, so these will always look a bit different. Anyway, next, the cannoneer. Okay, so her outfits as follows, and See, she's actually got eyes that you could probably... Yeah, you can actually tell if you're messing with them on here, so... To show you the difference, since every class has the same sort of eye design, this is not a bad way of, you know, displaying them. So you've got the star there, you got the regular pupil, the sort of lizard eyes, and that one, which actually is kind of cool, and her demon form, which actually looks pretty cool, maybe like the coolest of the bunch, although she doesn't really look like a demon, so... Anyway, she uses a cannon of sorts, which has selective fire systems, but I haven't actually played it yet. And last but not least, the Shadow Hunter, and this is who I'm probably going to try out. This is very similar to the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3, but he uses a chain whip, which is pretty cool. A weapon I haven't really messed with before in a game. And his costumes are as so. And for whatever reason, his arms are like, you know, burning up. Now we're just going to quickly... Oh, and the demon form for this guy is this, and he has actually dual daggers, so yeah, doesn't look too bad. I think the demons would look a bit more demonish. I feel he looks more like a demon here than he does on the as this, but whatever. So here we go, I can change what my character looks like. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Let's give him some, there we go, some long hair. We'll keep his hair white. Skin colour looks okay. There's tattoos that you can give, but since you can't change the colour on them, I don't really like that. So I'm just going to go with this one here, and we'll change his pupil to red, and let's give him the lizard eye. And again, can you even tell I've changed these? Not really. But there you go. And we need to give him a name. What name should we give him? What's name for my Shadow Hunter? I'll go with Cool Tyrant. It's become a favourite of mine now. So here he is. Now we're going to jump into this game. I'm going to explain a little bit more of their features, but we're going to have a cutscene here. It's going to explain the story, so let's watch.
The Dark Lord's spear shattered as it pierced the heart of our god. As the fragments fell, they corrupted the land. But some of us managed to master their fell power, to become something more than human, and lay waste to the Dark Lord and his legion of devils. After the war, most of us vanished, leaving little but stories behind. But our world is being plunged into chaos once more. The dark sorcerer Malik seeks to summon the most powerful devils using the spear's fragments. Now their guardian turns to humanity's last hope, the legendary heroes who defeated the devils. We are Devilian.
There we go, we are Devilian.
You're finally awake. I am Elara, the guardian of Pale Moon Sanctuary. Malik and his devils are attacking us. They want the Chaos Stone. We need your help.
Okay, so when you first get into the game, you're presented with this menu. There's two different modes, Devilian mode and RPG mode. Now, Devilian mode is very similar to Diablo. You move around by mouse clicking, and yeah, that's it. You move around by using mouse click, and you know, your 1 to 8 keys have your abilities. And then there's RPG mode, which I actually quite like for this game. You run around with WAS and D, and you can, you know, assign skills to left and right click, so that's what I'm going to do. However, down here I just want to make sure you can see this. Evasion skill direction, I'll have it where my cursor's aiming to rather than where my player's looking, and actually direction of directional skill, cursor aim, and evasion skill direction, I'll have it to where I'm actually moving to. Okay, so we've got that. Can now run around with WASD. Is there a way to hide chat? Nope. Okay, so before we get started, let's go through some of the menus here. I want to point out that this is a free-to-play title with a cash shop. Now, as I've been looking, I haven't really seen anything that's too OP, but I will point out, since it is free-to-play, you are limited on character slots and inventory space. Whether or not you can expand the inventory space by getting rewards in-game, I do not know, but yeah. So of course, you know, your standard cash shop, things that don't really fit in the game, but they're here anyway. Yeah, there he is, looking fabulous. This game also features mounts, which is quite nice. I do like that. And some pets. But yeah. I haven't really had too much of a look, but from what I can tell, it's not too bad, but best to try it yourself and see what you think. Alright, this is your character screen. Can't access my Devilian mode yet. There's a lot of different sort of things you can work towards, getting resistance for various elements, fire, ice, lightning and poison, which is actually quite cool. I like that. You've got your titles here, which I guess titles can affect various stats, proficiency. So you can actually increase how much XP you get from quests. That's kind of cool. So again, a lot of different things you can level up here. Now, again, I haven't tried the demon mode. I want to make an assumption that there's soul damage, and from what I have seen, you can actually get your soul healed at an NPC. So I do wonder, is every time you transform into a demon, does that like wear on you, and the longer you do it, you basically weaken yourself? I think that's how it might work, but I don't know. Don't hold me to that. It's just me guessing. You got your inventory here, and as you can see, I've only got 3 rows of backspace. And then down here, this is all locked. We actually do have different... Okay, so these are just different filters. And at the bottom we've got, you know, you can sort, you can salvage, artifacts, craft, enchant, fuse, refine, identify. So there's a lot of different options here. You got your quest log, shows the quest in that area, the previous ones you've done. Your skill book. Now you've got 3 different skill books here. One for regular skills, and this is basically your skill tree. For Shadow Hunter we've got Shuriken, Assassination and Shadow. Don't know what I'm going to go with yet, but you know, good amount of choice there. And you've got your Devilian skills, but I can't actually show you that yet. And you've got your social skills, which are things like, you know... Can I do these? I have to put them on a hotbar, do I? There we go. Classic dancing. I should play some music as well when you dance, which is kind of neat. Okay, achievements. I do like achievements in games. And there appears to be quite a lot here that you can progress through. What else we got? We've got talismans. Not entirely sure what these are going to do. I'm guessing they're just another equipable item. And down here you can... Okay, so down here you can combine, evolve, exchange and sharing. Oh, you can share it between characters of the same account. Neat. Okay, then we've got our map. Now, let's zoom out here. The map is quite big. That's not available at this time. But all of this is in each zone is fairly sizable, and apparently a guild can occupy it. I just noticed there. But yeah, I haven't done too much exploring. Additional information, titles, resistance, yeah, we've already looked at that. Community, you can have guild, and when you're in a guild you can basically go into a guild wars with other guilds. The features of the guild stuff on this game are kind of interesting. I can't really explain it till I join one, but I'll show you that another time. And there's rankings here. So this is even ranking boards, okay. And as I said, PvP, I've only read about it. You've got your 3v3 or 20v20. There may be more, I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, let's get started, because I've been spending a lot of time just talking and rambling. Here we go. So one thing I want to do is move this skill here so I can just left click like that. Now this is my chain whip. This is a pretty cool weapon, can be used at range or at melee. Like so. So far this game does look pretty nice, I will say. And one neat feature, it has an auto run button. So if you just don't feel like running anywhere, or you don't want to do it yourself, you just click that button, you just auto run to the next location. Now, one thing I can say, I haven't gotten too far, but it's been very easy, and one of the things I read, while you're leveling up to max level, it is extremely easy and not really challenging. That's been a sort of like recurring, like a recurring note I've heard from people, but yeah. Okay, we've got some new equipment.
The Guardian Knights protect the Pale Moon Sanctuary.
Equip it there, nice. But yeah, this is very easy, so if you're after a challenge, I don't know how good this game will be without doing a lot of grinding first, but...
Alara, I'm glad
there
you're
you
safe.
go.
We do not need you, Devilian. The Guardian of...
I think it's my time.
Oh, there's the big baddie we could go after. The tutorial baddie, at least. Hello? Who's this then? Devilian Legion Advisor. Okay, so she's like me. Oh god. Oh, what just happened? Oh. I don't know what happened there. Okay. But whatever. So yeah, this chain whip is pretty cool, and let me show you if I get close to one of them. I actually use like melee attacks, so that is quite cool. But as I said, this does feel quite easy. But again, this is the tutorial, so you don't really get tutorials where they just like pound you into the ground right away, so I'll reserve my judgment, but from what I've been reading, it is quite easy. I do have enough ability here. Let's just drag it onto my right click. So what did we get? Plain hand covers. We'll equip those. God, I quite like this auto running, but it does feel like you're botting almost. There we go, that's my new right click. It's pretty cool. Easy peasy. So yeah, you can combat roll, which is quite nice. Have I just picked up plain shirt? Nice. Can I bring up my character? What's my character button? P. Okay. Okay, so you've got a I guess like an over chest piece and an under chest piece from the look of it. I'm quite interested to check out the dungeons though. That does sound quite cool. Especially if you get some sweet loot. I don't know how much replayability there is to this game, but then these types of games tend to have endless replayability because you're always trying to get better gear and stuff, do harder challenges, so... Guess I just got a damage buff for doing crits.
Not ready yet.
I really would like to try the Invoker at some point. Looks pretty cool. Now I found that I can run over money that drops on the ground, but I have to pick up items, so it's not too bad. Although it's kind of weird. Like your silver goes into gold, and I think it's like 1,000 silver for 1 gold, so it's quite a weird exchange rate. But we don't get boxed in the corner. Alright, we'll fight him head on. I'm not taking too much damage, so I don't really need to be worried. Health will slowly regenerate, but I've also got a bunch of health potions I can quickly spam if need be. Did that say seductive bee? I missed it. Right, you fight them off. I've got some sweet gear to equip. There we go. Oops. I wonder if this game has the option to dye gear. That would be quite nice. I hope it does. Customization is king in MMOs, as far as I'm concerned. One thing I'd like to mention as well, as soon as I get a small chance here. You see down here, this guy said these people are talking and announce. You can't just type in the announce chat, you actually have to get an item called like a megaphone, and that allows you to do like a big announcement. I guess it's server wide or something. I've seen people use it for recruitment, for like a dungeon and stuff. But these people seem to be having a casual conversation, so unless you can buy them really easily, I don't know. But the other thing I wanted to mention, the game is free to play. There are some restrictions. If you're playing with a brand new account, you won't be able to whisper, or you won't be able to use the auction house. A couple of other things which seem pretty heavy-handed. I mean, at least the auction house one, I don't see why there's a restriction on that. I understand it's like the best way to sort of stop, you know, gold sellers. Okay, before we start this boss fight, yeah. It does seem to be the best way to stop gold sellers, but there are a few other restrictions as well. But I don't have those restrictions. It says my account's validated when I first got on. I'm guessing it's because, you know, I own other Trial games and I've been a subscriber to those games, so it's validated my account. For instance, Arcade or Rift. So yeah, basically if you play those other games you should be okay, but if you're making a brand new account, I think you need to spend some money on the marketplace, like $5, and you are validated, which isn't too bad, you know. Okay, now this way, let's go. Now the big boss fight, gotta fight Malik.
You are already too late.
ability I got there, just knocked him down. Getting this guy's pretty easy. Get him, get him, get him. Bosh, there we go. And I just got me a new whip. Let's say, as far as weapons go, this is pretty neat. Can we have a chat for a moment? Sure. How do I talk to you? No? Okay.
Hail bless you.
Okay, so quest completed. I've got a supply crate, let's open it up. Got another supply crate for a high level. I've got Nimpa, lasts for 7 days. After summoning a pet, if the pet owner's health falls below 30%, Nimpa's Blessing is cast. This will heal me 3% per second for 10 seconds, so it'll basically heal you up pretty nicely if you go below that sort of health threshold. And there's the megaphone I was talking about. Single announcement. And yeah, acquisition daily challenge. Maybe it's easy to get, I don't know. Everyone's just having a right old chinwag there, so who knows. And as you can see, I've got limited inventory space, which I can open up with these inventory expansion tickets. But I don't know how easy it is to get these. Maybe I'll get them in game, probably buy them. But yeah.
The great sage Dinesh.
Okay, we're done here. We can now go on to the next place. But yeah, so far it seems pretty cool. I mean, I haven't really got any complaints with it at the moment. I need to, you know, spend a bit more time with it and see how it goes. I'm quite interested to try the 20 versus 20 PvP matches. I'm curious how they start. You also get these announcements that a deadly boss has appeared in some zone on, you know, whatever channel you're on, and you can go there and fight with other people. And now I saw this as well over here. This is a horse, believe it or not, but if I can get that as a mount, that would be pretty awesome. Okay, wait, you haven't awakened, have you? One time I saw an awakened Devilian. He was more devil than devils. Okay. So I'm guessing at some point someone's going to have me unlock my Devilian ability, so that's something we'll work on. Now this is your first little hub, first little village. Do I have this waypoint unlocked? Yeah, I do, and you can use this to fast travel around. It will cost you some silver, but yeah, I actually haven't got anything else unlocked at the moment. We've got a warehouse manager over here.
Always keep your belongings safe and secure.
You can trade stuff between your account. I guess this is your bank.
If you need to store something,
General
I got
merchant.
everything you could ever
Okay,
need.
I want to sell some of this junk. And let's go ahead and store this lot.
it's always easier to lose things than to find them. Don't forget that.
Don't need a megaphone just yet.
If
There
you
we
need
go.
to store something, just come see me.
Standard equipment merchant. Buy some
I've
new
got
bits and
everything
pieces
you'd
if I
ever
need
need.
to.
Bring more money next time. I haven't got all day. Farewell.
Hey, look at that mount. Kinda neat. So yeah. This is Devilian. So far, I mean, doesn't seem too bad. I haven't really experienced much of it. You've seen what this is as far as I've gotten.
Don't rush it.
But
Things are such a mess.
I heard that the questing can be pretty boring, the repetitive quests, but I mean, you know, what MMO doesn't have repetitive quests? You know, I don't really know how to answer this.
Well,
It's going to be down to personal
There's
preference.
a problem. We can defeat anything together.
I've just grabbed a handful of quests, Jesus. And I guess we can go outside of this place. Just want to do a little bit more combat, just see how many mobs we're going to be facing out here. Oh, no match for my chain whip. And we've got other people here. I am playing on a North American server. It is kind of region locked in the sense that when you can change your region anytime, but you've got to download a brand new client when you do. So you may want to, if you play on both like North America and Europe servers, you may want to just have 2 clients installed. It's kind of annoying, but unfortunately that's just how it is. Anyway, a lot of mobs here. I'm guessing the whole it's an MMO is down to the fact, well, in the massively sense anyway, is that you've got multiple people here similar to Path of Exile. It's not like Diablo where it's just you in your own little instance with either 3 other people or just yourself. What's this? Quest guide. I know how to quest. How do I Devilian? That's what I want to do, is Devilian. Bosh. Okay, well, that's it for this video. This was just a quick look at Devilian. Hope you've enjoyed it and found it somewhat informative. I know I tend to ramble. I try my best to explain everything as well as I can. I'll try and get a bit further and bring you guys, you know, a better look at the other features of the game. Hopefully some PvP, hopefully a look at a dungeon, and a look at the Devilian, or the Devil mode. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Until next time.